The model behind me is a beautiful 4-bedroom, 3.5-bathroom, 2-story home. Let's have a look. Let's go. Hello and welcome to Orlando Home Show, where strategy matters, passion rules. And guys, I'm showcasing a beautiful 4-bedroom, 3.5-bathroom, 2-car garage, over 2,500 square foot. The first thing you're going to notice is that you have these beautiful pavers that leads you to the front of your house. You also have this nice stone elevation. Now this is a builder model, so I can't take you in the front because usually what happens is that you have a nice pad for the 2-car garage, but I will definitely try to take you inside the garage from inside of the house. So you have this nice walkway. I love that you have this nice beautiful pillar right over here with nice stone, and you get the pavers included in the base price, so you have nice sitting area. Some people like that. This is one of the top floor plans that people have requested for me to do that. They used to have this floor plan a while ago and then they kind of stopped doing it. I also did other 2 floor plans in this area. If they are not released, they will be releasing it. So let's go inside and check this beautiful decked up builder model. Hello and welcome to this beautiful decked up builder floor plan. So the first thing I want you to know is that this is a builder model, so it's going to be decked up. They're going to have a lot of upgrades. I'm going to do my best to let you know, but if you want to know, hey, what do I get for my base price? And by the way, the base price for this house is $516,999. I don't know why they didn't say $517. It would have been easier to remember, but that is the base price. It's 4 bedrooms, 3.5-bathroom, 2-car garage, a 2-story home on a 40 by 120. The lot price varies anywhere from $10,000 to $15,000, and at the time of the shoot, not necessarily the release, but at the time of the shoot, they're giving you half off the lot price. So this is the flex room. Now, I just want you to know the definition of a bedroom in Florida is that you have a window, which it does, and a closet space. Since it doesn't have a closet, it is classified as a flex room. I love that you have this beautiful 8-foot doors. This is something that you do have to pay extra along with the tile. This is an upgraded tile, so you will have tile in all your wet area and kitchen and laundry. However, you do have to pay extra if you want tiles all across. Now, depending upon if it's a builder inventory, you are going to get some really good deal. And if you've been thinking about buying a home, guys, you know, the question you really need to ask yourself is, hey, can I afford today's prices with the rates? Because right now, this builder is giving you 4.25 fixed for 30 years. If this is something you want to do, and at the time of the shoot, the rates are about 6.75 to 7.5. So that is something that I want you to be aware. So a lot of people are kind of waiting on the sideline, and there is so much inventory builder buyouts that are available. We recently helped a client that got $50,000 in concession in one way or the other, whether that be all appliances, closing costs. At the time of the shoot, this builder is giving you 4.25 fixed for 30 years and $15,000 plus all your appliances at the time of the shoot. Now, sometimes we have people reach out and say, hey, this is what you said. Yes, that is what I said at the time of the shoot. My videos, sometimes, you know, they're released, they're delayed. So things always change. So please make sure to call, text, email us if you want most up-to-date information. Now, right over here is your garage, and I wanted to take you in because I want you to be aware that this is a block construction with a frame on the first floor. The only builder that does block over block is D.R. Horton. Every other builder that I know does a block construction. They also have a plumbing right over here. They have like a water thing. This is something you do have to pay extra. Your garage opener is available. Extra lights in the garage is something that you do have to pay, and then you also have your attic entrance right over here. Now the ceiling height is 9'4" in this house, which is a standard feature with this builder. So it's kind of a very different floor plan because you have like a house at an angle on a 40 by 120. So you have nice sitting area, you have your flex room, and then as I come here, look at this. The whole house just completely opens up. Isn't this beautiful? This is the standard size of your countertop here in this kitchen. You have a 50-50 sink with 42-inch cabinet, which is standard. However, you do have to pay more for the white color or a grayish color or something along. You have a choice of 3 different colors. Backsplash is something you have to pay more. And hallelujah, this is a gas community. I have done a lot of videos and I can tell you guys, you don't really find gas communities. They are very rare and very few. You are in St. Cloud, which is an area right down the road from Lake Nona. If you want to know more about this area, make sure to check out Orlando Living with D, because that's where I talk about school, hospital, shopping, dining, everything that you need to know about Central Florida, Tampa, Tampa Bay, and Ocala, so that you can make a decision. Hey, is this suburban area I'm going to relocate to is better because the schools are good and the hospital is right nearby, or should I move into another place where I can get more bang for your buck, but I may be 15-20 minutes away? So that is something you can kind of look into it. There is an HOA. The HOA is $84 a month, which does include your lawn care. And yes, there is a CDD and it's about $171 a month. So please keep those things in mind. Yes, there is going to be a cabana and a pool. This community is a new community, so they are building on it. But you also have a lot of kids park, walking trail, and also a butterfly garden. Actually, that's a new thing. You know, they used to have the dog parks. Now, butterfly garden is the new thing. So 42-inch cabinet with the upgraded. Now, this is something you do have to pay. This is the gourmet kitchen upgrade. So that is something you do have to pay. Right now, at the time of the shoot on their inventory home, they are including washer, dryer, refrigerator, and blinds plus $15,000. If you've been sitting on the fence, give us a call. Let us show you what is available and what you can really get for your price in terms of all the incentive. We recently helped a client that got $50,000 in concessions. So please keep that in mind. You also have a little closet space or a pantry space right over here. Not very big, but you have a lot of cabinets over there. And then you also have bedrooms upstairs. I'm going to take you upstairs in just a moment, but let me go ahead and show you right over here is where you have your half a bathroom. So pretty good sized bathroom right there. You also have your Korean countertop. You also have a choice of granite and quartz with the builder. And then right here is your laundry. Washer, dryer is not included. However, on inventory home, it will be included as long as they have that. And it depends upon when you give us a call and what they have available. Right now, a lot of builders are kind of willing to offer like the red carpet. Guys, remember during COVID when, you know, you got to take a number and pick a number and then they weren't giving you anything? Right now they have the red carpet. I mean, like, they will give you anything and everything, and they are willing to negotiate. Before, this is the price, take it or leave it, but that's not the case. So this is your golden opportunity if this is something you want to do. So this is your open space. This is your living area, and check this out, guys. Wow, look at the ceiling height right there. You have those extra lights, something that I always talk about. You do, especially if you're building from scratch, make sure you get those beautiful extra lights. You're going to thank me later. If you haven't watched my video on the do's and don'ts of building a brand new home, please go ahead and do so. I talk about things that you should do with the builder. And when it comes to structural, you should always do that. And things that you can do later. You don't like the carpet in the room? Change it later. I mean, like, use it for a year, 2 years. It's going to be a lot more cheaper trying to do it with a handyman or someone else than to have the builder do it. So just my suggestion, I did the same thing in my house. So just keep those things in mind. And then this is your patio area. I'm going to take you out there. One thing that I'm going to highly suggest is that you want to make sure that you have an electric panel, which they most of the time will give you, and it is a standard thing. But if it's a gas community, you want to make sure that you get the line pulled up. So if you ever want to make this outside kitchen, you could do that. And also you want to have plumbing so that if you do want, one thing that I will also tell you, if you do plan on building a pool, because this is a 40 by 120, and look at this, this goes all the way till this point. So you can really have a nice pool. You can always screen in your patio area. Make sure you get plumbed for your pool. You may or may not want to do that, but make sure that you get that through the builder. It's definitely going to help you later on. The master bedroom in this floor plan is downstairs, which is fantastic. A lot of people give us a call, say, hey, we're looking for this, but we want to make sure we have a master bedroom downstairs. And in some cases, they want another room. And in some cases, you will have a master bedroom, your laundry and everything upstairs. Like in my personal house, I have the master bedroom downstairs, but then I have all the room up, including the laundry. And I can't tell you, I didn't think of it at that time, but I wish I would have had the plumbing and the venting kind of paid extra for it and had the laundry downstairs, because it is a nightmare sometimes to go up. And with 2 little kids that change clothes like 3 times a day, unbelievable. I'm like, I got 2 kids. But anyways, so getting back to the house, so you have this nice panels bringing in a good amount of light. You also have the tray ceiling, you have those extra lights. Please make sure that you get those extra lights, because all you get is this one light right here and you do not get anything else. So that is something that I would highly recommend, that if you are able to do that, then go ahead and do that. And then this is your bathroom. So you have your sink right over here. You also have a small closet space. And then right across from it, you have your full closet. So you have your towel closet right behind, and then you have this, it's kind of underneath the staircase. So this could be my closet, and then this could be her closet, or this could be all hers. I mean, like, depending upon how it works at your house. And then you also have this nice walk-in shower. I would definitely, if you're building from scratch, have these tiles go all the way up. If I could do a rain shower, that would be fantastic. But this is your master bathroom. But what I also love is that you have another sink here. So you can have 2 sink areas, but it doesn't matter. It's not too far. She's probably going to take over. And then you also have your water closet area right over here. So pretty comfortable. So let's go upstairs and check out the other bedrooms and the floor plan, how it goes there. Now, I hope you get a lot of value from my videos, and if you do, please press that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate that. I spend a lot of time, effort, energy in bringing you these videos. We also have Orlando Living with D, so please make sure to check it out. As much as I love to do these videos, what we love to do the most is to help families like yourself relocate to sunny Central Florida, Orlando, Greater Orlando, Tampa, Tampa Bay. I've spent countless hours and I created this relocation guide, so make sure you scan the QR code and get this guide. It's going to give you some point of references so you can decide which suburban area is going to be better for you. And if you have a specific question, please reach us out. We are here to help and serve you. Back to the video. As I come upstairs, the first thing I want you to be aware is that these banisters is an upgrade. You're going to have a knee wall, so this is something you do have to pay extra. I would highly suggest that you do that, because this is the beauty of the house. I built a house very similar to it, and I paid extra for, like in my case, we had the metal, the iron one. This one is just the wooden banister, so you do have to pay extra, but this kind of opens up the whole house, because if you have the knee wall, it just doesn't look as beautiful and as bright as it does over here. The other thing that I want you to know is that this is frame on the second floor. So it's block on the first floor, frame on the second floor, and it's an 8-foot ceiling height. And you have, it's actually a little bit over 8 foot, because you also have 8-foot doors here, but you do have to pay extra for it. So please keep that in mind. And you have these nice sliders. Not a huge fan of that. I would prefer, you know, the solid door that you can just open up. You also have a nice window bringing in a good amount of light. But the good thing is with these blinds is that these are magnetic blinds. You see, remember how in the older properties you will actually have those blinds and you got to play with that. I used to have that in an apartment before we moved into our house. And thank God, because my kids, they would be doing their circus acrobats or something. And I think also, in terms of safety, especially with little kids, it's kind of nice. You don't really have any threads coming out. It's just a magnetic thing. And then you also have those extra lights, which I always talk about. Please, guys, make sure to check my videos on the do's and don'ts of building a brand new home. And even if you're buying an inventory home, just watch those, because there are things that you could do. And the other thing that I also make sure that my team and I do is that we do a Zoom call. So if you are thinking about buying, give us a call so we can give you information about the areas that you can move into and things that you can do. So you have another window. And then this is a suite. So you have this nice walk-in shower. This is an upgrade. However, you are going to have a shower tub combination. Now, this house, because it's a builder model, has over $100,000 in upgrades, like the 8-foot door, upgraded flooring. You have the quartz with the undermount sink. So that is something to keep in mind. Now, as I go outside, you're going to go around. You have this nice living area, or the outside sitting area is what I call. So you have this nice area right there, kind of another family area. You know, it's for the kids. They can watch their TV, you can watch yours, but it's really nice. And I've seen builder do a lot of things in different floor plans. So if you're building this home, or if you build a home, come to these models or watch my videos, because I make sure that my camera guy shows you this houses really well. They are often very well organized, very well decorated, and the builder pays a lot of money, and you can kind of get an idea of, hey, what can I do with this space? What kind of furniture do I need to get? So this is going to be really helpful. And then right adjacent to it is the other bedroom. It's a pretty good size. And guys, look at this. This is nothing but a simple wallpaper. Isn't this popping the whole room out? So if you have a kid that's into sports, into football, you could really do that. You have those extra lights. You also have this nice big window bringing in a good amount of light. And hallelujah, you have this nice walk-in closet with a little area right there. So it's pretty comfortable. It's for a nice growing family. The base price is $516,999. The HOA is about $84. And then right across from it, you have the AC handler, which is right over here. So it's nice that they have a door, and it kind of stays there. And then right here is your other bedroom, and look at this. Pink is the color. Look at that. One of the best thing I do with my job is just the way they decorate it. Look at that. You have this beautiful butterfly, pink color, extra lights. Oh my God, it's too pink for me. But hey, that is what it is. And then you have this sliding door. Nothing exciting about it, but it's a really nice floor plan. I also do floor plans that are not decorated, because most agents will bring you these videos about homes that are just decorated and decked up. But I know every builder has like 10, 12 floor plans, but they only have 2, 3, or 4 that are decorated. What about the rest? So on my channel, we have over 700 plus videos of different floor plans, and there's a very, very good chance that if you're looking for, let's just say, oh, I'm looking for Xperry floor plan with Lancy, but I want the one that is completely built out instead of having that cavity and that doesn't have, I want the one with the theater. There's a very good chance you will find it on my channel. So this is something that I'm really super proud of. And if you could, please press that thumbs up button. I really, really would appreciate it. And then last but not the least is your shower tub combination, the final bathroom in this house. So this is common that you will get it. White subway tile, it's a little bit off, but that is something you get. You have the double sink over here, which is a standard feature with the builder. And then you have the upgraded tiles. And with this builder, at the time of the shoot, they do allow you to change different cabinet colors. So you can have a different cabinet color downstairs, and they will have a different cabinet color upstairs. That's what I did in my house. You know, the cabinet color in my kitchen is completely different than in my bathroom downstairs, and then my downstairs bathroom cabinet is completely different than upstairs. But guys, if you've been thinking about buying a house, this is the right time to look into it, because there's so much inventory available right now, and there's so much you can negotiate. Remember the time, as I was talking about during COVID, you can't get anything from the builder. Take a number and just wait it out. Now they're not only buying the rate down, in this case 4.25% fixed for 30 years, plus $15,000, plus your blind, your washer, your dryer, everything. One last thing that I did forget to mention is that they have a tankless water heater, which is basically at the outside. This is a gas community in a fantastic area. There's a lot of growth that is happening in Orange and Osceola. I put bite-sized information on Orlando Home Show, Orlando Living with D on Instagram. So if you haven't been watching us there, please go ahead and watch us. Show me some love, follow me. And if you have any specific question, reach us out. We are here to help and serve you. Until the next video, thank you for watching. Bye for now.